Okay, guys, this is a quick update, very, very fast update, as I have some things to attend to in the early morning hours on 10/23, Friday, 9:26 a.m. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hello, check, check, 1 2 1 2, check 1 2 1 2, and we are live. Want to make sure that is the bassiest. Bassiest. Okay. All right, let me pop up the chat. Okay. Just waiting for you guys to jump on in here. What's going on, SSP? How you feel, my friend? It's going to be a quick stream today, so half an hour at the very most. We're going to try to get in, try to get out. And we're just going to give you guys the business as fast as we can. So let's get into it. If you're late, you're late. You're going to have to re-watch the stream. We're right here, 9:28, 2 more minutes. Guess I got to wait 2 more minutes just in case for my regular scheduled time. Let's get a full feature chart here. Still sitting on your short? Ooh, you're gonna get crushed. Sorry, I had to say that. Well, I'll tell you if you're going to get crushed right now or not. All right. You should have been selling that the 12,800 though. I don't know when you started that short, but if you could clearly see we had support at 12,800, we bounced off it like 4 times. But hey, you may get your 12,400. What's your target? You know, of course, OMG, man. Okay. Let's get into Bitcoin dominance. Now remember, guys, if you're new into the crypto space, you're drinking the Kool-Aid right now, you're super happy, bull run ready, there's going to be constant pullbacks every couple of days, right? So someone just said that they're shorting. Is that a good idea? Let's get into is it a good idea or not, right? So very strange. Okay, I got to buy it. Bitcoin dominance. Let's look at it right now. 61.66. Where's it going? Where's it headed? What's going on? We have a little bit of a double bottom here on the 1 minute, but let's forget about that. Let's look at the 4 hour. Keep getting these strange spikes every like day or two. Really weird. It's kind of how the day started yesterday. Now we're curling off. You can see that some pink is coming, and we're in a bit of a bull flag. So, and we've bounced up pretty heavily, right, in the last few days, and now we're in a bit of a bull flag. So this tells me that there's a chance this is going to pop. It's also bouncing off the 21-day moving average. We may even have a little bit of hidden bullish divergence if this occurs. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. 1 hour is about to pop. So watch your alts, man, right? This is telling you that the Bitcoin dominance could go up. We could see Bitcoin skyrocket to 14, 15K. Bitcoin can move faster than you've ever believed. It can really, really get you. We did get rejected here. I'm hoping that we continue back into the pattern. Let's look at the 12 hours so we can see the bigger pattern that we're in. So this is what happened. We were in a rising wedge that broke out. We came back up. We spiked super high, but we really got rejected here at 62.86. But can we believe dominance went all the way to 63 basically? Pretty close to it. What's going on, Jesse? What's up, Theo? What's up, Nicola? Moon Mission. And now we're coming back down here, and I hope we bounce off 60. But there's a chance that we don't. The 1 hour, the 15 minute, they're kind of looking like a flag here. See this? This is a bit of a flag. So watch out for dominance today. It looks like it may retrace. I mean, not retrace, but may kind of come back up a little bit. Definitely a good chance that we see this for dominance. So yesterday I said everything was fine for dominance because we were going to retrace after the rejection. Today I'm not so sure. What's going on, bro? Appreciate that, David Lee. Yep. So now we're going to get into the Bitcoin, and we're going to show you what Bitcoin. Now, this guy says he's got a short on Bitcoin. I can tell you why that's not a good idea. All right. You're shorting a bull flag right now. Okay. Just so to put things in perspective for you. You want to short head and shoulders, double tops. I don't know if you want to short a pattern that breaks out 68% of the time. So you're already fighting yourself. You're basically trading a pattern that's telling you that your percentages of winning are lower than they should be. So you're fighting yourself on the short, in my opinion. That's my opinion, and I could be 100% wrong. I don't mean to upset you. If I'm just giving it to you straight. I'm giving it to you straight. Now, target for this bull flag is here, right, at 14K. Now, the last time we set up a target like that, somewhere down here, we were at 11.5. We boomed up. Let's show you how long it took for us after we broke out of this. I'm going to go with this area here. So we're sitting there, and it only took 4 days. 4 days. So very good chance, and by the end of the week, stops at break even. Okay, cool, man. There you go. There you go, then. Then nothing to worry about. You're all set. And maybe you'll get it. We could come back down to the 200 for you, at least the 2770. I just, after all those dumps recently, down to 12.6, 12.7, you can see again. Let me prove my point for you guys while we're in a serious bull run, okay? When you have higher lows like this, higher low, 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 higher low. We couldn't do this. I couldn't do this a lot, like even a month ago. It's just Bitcoin didn't have that many, and it was doing it way down here too. Look, fine, we had our little pullback, 13 to 12.2, but we were just higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Like it's uncanny how crazy this thing is moving, right? Even these are higher lows, a higher low to a higher low there. Fine, we had our funny business there at 12,000, but that's in the past now, man. And now we have strong support. Like everyone here now knows that we have strong support at 12,000, even 12,400, but definitely right here at 12,000. I mean, the fact that that took us that long to get through it like that, and we battle with it, we have a good relationship with 12,000. So the 1 hour is about to cross for Bitcoin. As you can see, we have two double hills. This thing is gonna fly. So I believe USDT pairs should go up. You should get some movement in your USDT pairs. This was just a small retrace down to the bottom of the pattern this morning. That's why we went up to 13K. It was just the top of the pattern. We're down here. We're about to lift off. There's a chance we get to 14K by tonight. I know you guys don't believe me, but there's a very good chance we get to 14K by tonight. The FOMO was real. Once we cross 13, 15, once people think it's going to 20K, you're going to see so many people jump in with as much Bitcoin as they can. Like they're just going to be like, oh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. They don't want to sit and be out. We talked about seller yesterday. Went over seller a bunch of times. Thought it would break out here. It really got rejected. Came back down. Here's the 4 hour though. But I was telling you to buy seller right here at the bottom, around 30. You know, we identified bullish divergence on seller yesterday. All right, let's get into OMG. That was the first ask of the day. This is going to be a really quick stream, guys. 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm out. So get your questions in as fast as you can. I told you guys to sell NIO. I told you kind of retrace, do something funny here. It was extremely overbought. You had to wait for it to come down. Now, this is strong support region here, 27.05. May think of getting into NIO right now. Let's look at it on the 1 hour, and it's in a bit of a flag. That we can't dispute, and it's holding strong support. Right now it's at the bottom of the flag, so this is where you would get into NIO yet again. Add to your position, and I'll show you your target for NIO. We are going to check the daily out, though, to make sure the daily looks healthy. But target for NIO up to 35. So here you go. Boom. 31% gains coming to you out of NIO. Now, this is in the stock market. It's a Chinese electric car company, you know, making batteries, all sorts of stuff like that. OMC coming and breaking out of this long wedge that it had been in since September 28th, and also up here really downtrend that had begun all the way from 695. Had some nice pumps though in between through this channel. Now we're coming back up to the channel, and you can see we're hitting clear support. These support and resistance lines will change your life. If you're not using them, you're not trading properly. Now that's a retest in my opinion. We flex off. We're on our way with OMC. So I'm going to build positions in these. I got in at basically 346. We're now at 361. I'm only at $20 because it was a small. I'm building a $2,000, $5,000 position. Loopering coming back. I was down by $60, $70 at one point. We're now only 30. We're going to see how that works out. XMR only down 13. I think that's going to hold this 127 buy. You're going to see XMR just keep coming and making moves as this bull run begins. And Link at 10.99. Up a damn near $1.15 on 10.99. We're in for 10%. We made on Link already. Smaller position though. Wish they were larger, but you know what? We didn't lose money. BAL, I'm still holding. You can see it just sitting here in this holding pattern. I may cut it off. It's getting really boring. But one day it's gonna pump, and when it pumps, I'll be there waiting, and I'll have my 750 there. Uni down $20, but that's a long-term hold. BNB just kind of sitting at break even where I bought it at, 1,500 in there. Loop ring down, but starting to move. OMG. The trade of the day was waves. I got in yesterday, and it was a nice trade because I set a cap at 308. It came down to a wick. I snatched it up in the middle of the night, and then I sold it last night as well. So, all right, so check this out. Retest, pump back up. Now we're sitting here at support. Look for this to flag, do something different. We also had a cross on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour, see how healthy we are. We just had a cross too. You may want to start taking profits on OMG. It hasn't gotten into the overbought region, but you know, we're already having a big hill, almost a double hill. How much more can we get out of this momentumous move? We've had a nice run up. Consider yourself golden. 16% isn't bad off the bottom of the trend line. That's where you like to buy. That's where I like to buy. That's the move. And now we go from there to see what happens with OMC. But what I think is going to happen is going to flag here. Hold this new support line. Definitely hold this support line. Might come and retest right here. This would be a nice place to maybe get in again at 353. We'll have to watch, though. The whole market could shift. So I'm not going to set that right now. May not even open a trade, but something to think about. LTO, guys. LTO, man. Now retesting off of the top of the trend line here. Let's get a nice, cleaner picture of what's going on. I could say it's just sitting here, but honestly, if I have to bring this down to these levels, to me, it has broken out. It did already cross. We're in the pink now, which is where we're either going to go sideways or come back into the pattern. So here's how you're going to play this, because I think this is going to do well. And you're either going to buy here at the bottom of the trend line. So we're going to put a line right here. Alt-H, then you're going to right-click that line. And you're going to put a horizontal alert on that line, okay? Now up here, you're going to do the same thing, because if it breaks this resistance area here, it's off to the races. So we're going to go here and we're going to add an alert. Now we have two alerts sitting here on pinning the price. Either way it goes up, we're going to get an alert. And there you go. Let's look at DIA real quick. We've been trading DIA on and off. DOT as well. I told you DOT was the buy here at $3.95, $4. I didn't think you could beat it. Yeah, you got lower at $3.85. I didn't think it was possible, but it was. DOT had a move. Also had a big turn. You can see we're ready for some pullbacks. DOT probably should come back to the 200-day moving average and bounce off of it. They may kiss somewhere around here, around 430 region. So look for DOT to retrace to 430 unless it can hold this new support region. But to me, it just got rejected. We could say this is the rejection here. And here is support right here. So it's got support here, rejection there. It's going to float in between until it finds its way. It's either going to fall back down, maybe retest the pattern. I don't think so. I'm bullish on it breaking out of this pattern here. I think it's going to continue up. 46% gains coming out of DOT. If you really want to get in right now, I would wait just for a retrace down to 430 or a sideways action, somewhat pinning itself inside of a pennant. And then you can wait for the pennant to hit the bottom of the trend line. Put an alert there at the bottom of the trend line. When it hits, you should buy DOT around 430. I'm going to make a call on that. So anything is possible, though. Keep waiting. It's an if and then scenario. DIA. Let's go to DIA at 133, sitting in this double bottom pattern. beautiful. If it breaks out at 135, this thing is going to win all the way up here to 159. That's the gap movement that it's projecting to make. Now, why am I seeing that? Well, it's a double bottom, my friends. And these are going to break out. You see it here on the RSI. You see it here. We'll look at some other indications for you as well. But what are we seeing there? 19% gains coming out of DAI all the way back to 160. It was just there not too long ago. So in the September 12th, October 14th. So very, very short. You can see this was, to me, a head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder. And then we broke out and we kind of came back up. But we eventually did hit the target of the head and shoulders. Retracement. This is also a huge double bottom here, as you can see. There's a bit of a bottom here and a bottom there. To me, that's a giant double bottom. This is very bullish, in my opinion. In the chart's opinion, I'm just really looking at the chart. No emotions here. We're also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches in this kind of a region here. Very low, though. You can also see if we take off these lines, we have an inverted head and shoulders that may have not played out completely yet. Okay, so look at this. We have, it's really a complex inverted head and shoulders, and it's pretty diesel. We have a shoulder. Here's our massive head, our shoulder. We should be this is another shoulder. We should be making our way back to the pattern. It's kind of how it works. If it's going to keep falling off, it may hit the 21-day moving average for a bounce. Let's go further back because I'm not getting as much information on the moving averages just due to the brevity of the sign. We'll go back to the 1 hour. 1 hour seeing the same thing though. So to me, it's got to come back to the trend line, maybe have a little more of a rejection of a dip, one more loop, and then it's going to break out. So this is what I'm seeing for DIA in a giant head and shoulder here pattern. Very bullish. I see this is going to go up. And then once it breaks that, look for this to kind of easily gap up 46% to 190 because we fell down pretty fast there. So the only place you're going to have issues with the price is around here in this region here. And then you break through there, you're on your way easily to 191. To me, this is a great trade because it has a gap up. I look for gap ups all the time. They're easier positions for the price to move. Also, look at the 21-day moving average crossing. It's going to tell you that the 50 is going to cross. If we look for the 30, let's look for a golden cross, something of that nature. And we do. We see the 50 just crossed the 200 right here. That's very, very bullish. Okay? These are very bullish signs. If we go back to the 1 hour, that's going to show it's going to probably happen again. Here's the 50 going right into the 200. These are very bullish signs. Okay? Now, also, let's just break it down into a pattern that we like to play. This is in a bit of a pennant. Okay? Or falling wedge, actually. On double bottom, there was your buy here at the bottom of the trend line at 112, oversold, especially with that. And I'm sure if we zoom into the 15-minute, we're gonna get our ye old. Just trying to see if we get. There's a bit of bullish divergence there. We're swinging down here on the price, but we're swinging up here on the RSI. Bullish divergence right there. That give you also 115. That's your place to go. If we go to Market Cipher, we're probably going to see a green dot there. Remember, Market Cipher is $1,000. I'm giving you the glimpse into a $1,000 program. There's your green dot. Boom. Time to long DIA. It's also telling you that the good time to long was 125 on these green dots right here in this area. Now we're coming up, retesting the bottom of the trend line. Pretty good spot to repurchase right here at 130. I'm going to make a call. I'm going to make a call here on DIA 128. 127, 130, man. If you can get anywhere in that region, if it retraces any more, or even right now, look, it's starting to bounce off the trend line now on the 15-minute. Pretty healthy, right? So that, to me, is a retest right there. That's a retest. I'm going to take my Waves money and move it into DIA right now. I also, as I see Bitcoin about to make a big pump, I think DIA is a good move right now. So we're going to move our profits from Waves right into DIA. Again, it would be good to maybe make 2 trades into this, maybe ladder into DIA. I'm going to suggest that possibly because there is a chance we retrace down to 125 or we break out. It all depends. A good move would be basically ladder, like bookend the idea, but we'll see what's going on. EOS up, looking good as well. XRP up, looking good as well. I don't know how much capital I want to deploy. Let me take a breather on this and see if we have any other better trades at the moment. But right now, this is a good trade. I'm going to right click it on a trade. Give it a green sign. Let's look at DOT now. DOT's starting to make moves. They're telling you to long DOT here on the 1 minute. But let's see here. Now, this is telling you that the DOT buy here was at 8772. I mean, that would have been beautiful, right? On October 21st to get into DOT back then. It's already up damn near 20%, right? Because 8 to 10. 20.96%. Insane, right? The gains on DOT. Above the EMA ribbon, starting to make a move and bounce. I mean, on DOC. DOC is looking pretty healthy now. With a nice bottom. Time to accumulate DOC. It's got some big news November 3rd. The money line is pretty thick right now on the 1 hour, so telling you might have a retrace. But on the 4 hour, it's looking very healthy. Go back to our regular template just so I can see some clarity. My OCD. Yeah, there we still have a little bearish divvy. No bearish divergence, but MACD's already crossed. Already had a huge run up. Look for a retrace on DOC before you get back in. Hopefully maybe back to the 200-day moving average somewhere up here. We do see the 50 though about to cross the 200. Very, very bullish. Very bullish sign. The 30-minute already had a golden cross right there for DOC. So as I say it, I think DOC is actually pretty bullish. Let's look at it on the daily. The daily it already had a cross though. And you can see now it's clearly in the bottom of the pattern though. Really nice place to make a move on DOC. I'd like to just see it kind of retrace flag again, and then I will probably get into long term into DOC. There is also bearish, bullish divergence there. The price is swinging down right here on the daily, but the price is swinging up right here. Which tells you that there's a bit of bullish divergence, kind of the bottom pattern for this. It also retraced damn near 886%, right, from its recent pump from 6.5 all the way up to 3.5. I sold the top on DOC. I sold it at about 3.4. I got in multiple times in this run. I made a good 7,000 off of DOC in this run. Let's get these likes. Yeah. Not too concerned about the likes as much today. I just got to get through, but I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button, but everybody. Thank you, David Lee. I really appreciate it. My most loyal supporter. Always very watchful. I feel like if I was out in the streets with David Lee, he would have my back. Like if you tried to do anything to me, he would turn around and break your leg or break your arm or something. I'm not saying he's a violent guy. I just feel like he's a loyal dude, and he would definitely protect the lifer, man. I feel that. I feel that ball from David. I really appreciate that, guys. ICX sitting at 38, man. Telling you, man, it's about to have its day. You can clearly see bullish divergence here, even on the chart on the daily, which is very strong. Telling you that the buy is right now, man. That's a buy zone right there. The last tip on the boom, off to the races. Second higher high, making a higher high finally from this move. So ICX, man, and you can see it's clearly on an uptrend, even though it's not the greatest uptrend. It is on an uptrend. Look at this. It's doing its thing. So ICX, man, sleeper coin, rounded bottom coming out of it. Look for huge gains coming in this bull run out of ICX. Remember I said it, man. ICX. IOST, something to keep on your radar as well. Similar to ICX. Look, bounce, 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 bounce. Just bounced again off of this bottom area at 4.9. We do see a lot of coins have rolled up, but look, this has a cross coming right now on the daily. Pretty strong. Already had a cross on the 4 hour, so a lot of these are spent on the 4 hour. Factum, a lot of people looking at that coin kind of came down, had a nice little pump, holding this area of support pretty well as well. All right, anyone asking? Still thinking of that DI. Let's look at the dollar index. We got to see what's going on with the dollar. Still falling down. Top of the trend line should come all the way back down to 90. So look for Bitcoin to pump even more as the dollar index continues to fall. It has support down here, so we can wait for this wedge to go all the way down to 88, and then we can talk about what's going to happen from there. Isn't a slight uptrend if we look at it on the daily though, right? In the complete big picture, been making moves since November of 2013, but honestly, ever since March, the dollar has been on a horrible decline. Ever since they started printing money, they are printing the dollar out of existence. You can clearly see that's going on in the charts. If you don't believe the philosophical man speaking, just look at the charts. The numbers won't lie. Show you what's going on. Okay, now look at DOT down. Let's look at some of these down coins. I was looking at a down coin, Link down the other day. Or was it ETH down? Look at ETH down. Thing is about to boom. It's never been. It's so oversold. It's ridiculous, right? It's now got a bit of bullish divergence because we have swing low to swing low here. But if we go all the way to that swing low, which is right around, right there would be the swing. So no, okay, no bullish divergence. But like, I bet we see it maybe on the 1 hour. We go further back. Yeah, we do, because here we see it right there. So this tells me, man, I don't know, that it's time to short ETH. I mean, the charts don't lie, right? This is super oversold. Super oversold. But maybe if ETH keeps pumping, don't these just stay down here forever? Like during a bull run, like what happens to these down coins? Interesting. DOT at 436 told you it's going to start that retrace. It's far away from the 21-day moving average. Look for it to come back a little bit. 15-minute. It did kiss. Now it's on there. It might be a nice time to get into DOT, 436. You shorted ETH at 418. Okay. And when we look at the bullish case for ETH, so ETH down looking good, but ETH also, damn. So how could ETH down and ETH is in a bull flag? I don't think these shorts are going to go well for you, man. I really don't. I think it's a bad time to short. You're basically shorting against the trend, hardcore. But maybe you're more of an expert than me. If you're doing this with leverage and you want to get in, get out, that'd be cool. But to me, ETH is going all the way to 450. So I don't know. That doesn't look healthy to short right now. Also, like we have the MACD looking like it's about to curve. We have the RSI and no type of a little bit of bearish divergence. I'll give that to you. Nah, not really though. To me, they're pretty matched up. You know. See, you longed ETH at 4.6. So I love this. Shorted ETH at 418. Longed ETH at 417. I'm gonna bet on Nikola. I'm sorry, XRP, my Titan. I got to bet on Nikola. Nope, nothing personal, man. Please just don't get upset. This is just the charts, completely the charts. Key bouncing back off this double bottom. Look at that. Key has been making some big moves lately. Up like damn near 70%. And now look. Key is up again. 29% in only the last 6-7 hours. Interesting. Link doing well. Look at bouncing off support with a double bottom. Oh my God. Guys, if you don't see what I see right now, time to trade Link. 1 hour about to pop. Double bottom. Link breaks this area of support. It's off to the races. So Link breaks 1229. It's gone, dude. It's absolutely gone. Where is it at right now? 4 hour, maybe a little spent. It is a little spent, but it's starting to flag. Maybe it'll roll over, have a little sideways momentum, and still boom up. Now I told you, here's my target. I saw a cup and handle for Link, and it's got a giant target up here at 1648, and it's on its way, guys. It's on its way. It's in a flag, doing everything it should be doing to accomplish its goals. Let's look at it on the daily. The daily had a cross coming up. Another hill is forming, though, telling you that we have some more green coming before we get overbought here on the daily. So I see Link continues to climb. And honestly, I really like it around here to 1212, 1213. Look at that double bottom pattern telling you that people really wanted 1184. Tup, twice in a row. Let's move it up and see if we can make a pennant out of it. And we can. Bit of a bull flag. I'd be really careful shorting something like this. It's at the top of the trend line. It's either going to come back down here for a triple bottom, but probably not likely, man. These double bottoms explode. We have the 21-day moving average right here. We also, let's see, we see bullish sentiment. Yeah, we also had a golden cross on the 1 hour. As you can see that the 50, you don't short things when the 50 crosses the 200. Not a good idea. Tells me that you need to watch the trade. You need to really start paying attention to the moving averages heavily. They're telling you a story right now. When they start the cross, very bullish to me. Very, very bullish. I know we've had a big run up and you feel the pullback, but I don't think the pullback's coming until Bitcoin goes to 13.8, 14K. Then we're probably going to have a little pullback to 13.4 or something like that. I think ETH goes to 450, pulls back to 430. That's my idea. I would start shorting 450, 475 area. Also, there's a chance you get the move, but you want a bigger move up so you get a more higher percentage of the short. And honestly, like this was the short. This would be an okay short, I guess. Let's see. And you should be really using leverage because You're not going to get a lot of 4% short right there. And you would have shorted as the blue line crosses into the lighter region. Same thing that we do here. And you were also overbought. So there was your short. Besides that, and then you would have watched it hit support region. And once you saw it moving back up, I would have gotten out of the short. Then it came back down. Once you saw it hit this place twice in a row, I think that's when I would have closed my short. Because this is telling you, like, heavily that you shouldn't be shorting Link or ETH or any of these coins, honestly. But whatever, yeah. And honestly, they all look bullish together. They run a little bit together, you know. So Kava, I said if Kava breaks 2, see this region here, I'll show it to you. It got rejected. Definitely got rejected, but there it is. And you can't see it perfectly, but it definitely is an inverted head and shoulder. Shoulder, 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 about to blast. So this is very, very, very good. It's also hitting the 200-day moving average and now bouncing off the 21-day. Kava in at $2. I don't think you can beat that. I think it's a beautiful price, especially with we about to see Bitcoin probably make a huge move. Watch out for the MA bounce on ETH SSP. No worries, bro. Thanks for Kava. I got in 2 days ago. Yeah, man. And look, this is Bitcoin, man. It's about to fly. Look at it. Double bottom on the 1 hour. Falling wedge on the RSI. Right? Only thing we do see what is it's really not bearish divergence because this is higher. These are all in a line, man. These are all in a line. Everything's going well. We're about to have a cross. Very bullish on Bitcoin right now. Doing really, really well. You see our golden crosses all occurred right around here. Around 10,005. That's where this all began. Are we going hard on Bitcoin? Do it. I think we can get more returns off of some of these USDT pair alts, but, you know. Oh, yeah, BTC up. Do we do BTC up then at 14.18? It's in a flag, about to fly. 4 hours, a little spent, though. Bouncing off. We're going to have to get a double window. That could... Daily spent as well. So interesting. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from the BTC up. It's not looking... I don't know. Something just... I didn't get a good feeling. I can't explain it. I didn't get a good feeling. I don't know why. But again, we're going to have heavy resistance here at 13.2. Do we hit 13.2 and then get rejected again? Very good chance. You know. BZRX brought up the other day. We're in a bit of a triple bottom here. It's at the bottom. Amit put this on my radar. Hadouken, thank you so much, man. Hardest working guy in the group. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't call him out like that. But he's one of the... Everyone is hardworking in my group. Everybody. I demand hardworking guys. Like, if you're not hardworking, get out of my group. Seriously. And I scared someone the other day, and honestly, the person that thought I was talking to them, he's hardworking. He puts in the effort. So I didn't mean to single somebody out, but I just want everyone to really want it. I want everybody to want it so bad that they put in so much effort that they become great. So here is the bullish divergence, and it's very apparent. I like this trade right here at BZRX, 935 Bitcoin. Does it have a USDT pair? It does. Excellent. 12 cents, up already 4%. You can see this is clearly in a head and shoulder that played out as well. Right here. There's a bit of a shoulder, a head, 2 shoulders there, popped out. Came back down to hit support region. Bounced back up. Is it making a double bottom? What is it doing? 4 hour. Kind of going sideways a little bit here now. Bit of a rounded bottom as well. Interesting. Higher low than that higher low. Moving in a falling wedge. Starting to break above the moving averages on the 4 hour. Kind of gives you the indication that something's going on. Prices above the 21 day. Hit it. Bounced off of it again. Yeah. Yeah, definitely in a complex head and shoulder type. Yeah, slanted complex. If we slant it like this, which sometimes I see them slanted. They come in slanted. However you can see them. So shoulder, head, double bottom that played out but got rejected. Shoulder. We keep getting rejected by the top trend line. We really need to break the top trend line. We break the top trend line right here. I put an alert there. We break that top trend line. We should be able to gap up 27%, or at least to here. So there's a possible trade here on BZRX, looking pretty healthy, looking pretty good. Not jumping in on it yet though. XLM really sitting here at this point of 8.5. A little bit of a double top, triple top, head and shoulder there. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Will this come back and retrace? This would be the retracement right around here, back to 8 cents. So Wing, what did Wing do after that weird pump? See, here was your pump, came back down, 3 pumps, back to the bottom again. Now it's completely bottomed. I don't know, man. There was your pump yesterday, it gave it all back. You know, I don't know. You could say it's kind of a double bottom now. A little bit of bullish divergence there, but I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole. Let's look at Wi-Fi. The big one, right? 14.8. Wi-Fi looking okay. Where's my RSI, huh? Disappeared on me. And okay. 1 hour, it's kind of moved up a lot. Look at it. It's in a rising. Is it in a rising wedge? It broke out of a rising wedge though, which is very bullish. See this? That's extremely bullish. It got rejected. Excuse me. It got rejected by this line here. It's clear rejection as it was previous support, but it should be able to gap up. So there's your targets. %, gains. Oh my God. Wing just got demolished. It pumped up and then it lost all its gains and went lower than it was before. Look, pumped up. This was your pump. Oh no, this was your pump right here. Huge night. I told everyone sell it, dude. I said to sell it right there on the chart, and then a few minutes later, it gave half it away, and now it's even lower than it was, man. Like this thing, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to touch it or talk about it anymore. Sorry. Waves was my trade. I got in at 308. I sold at 340. I had a stop profit in the middle of the night. I should have adjusted that, but hey, it is what it is. Could have even just raised my stop into middle part, but we took our profits, man. We made our money. If you want to see the trade, I posted it in my Telegram group. I post all my trades in my Telegram group. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the Telegram group. It's in the description below. But we got in at 802 the night before at 308, and we sold in the middle of the night last night while I was sleeping for 230 at 341. We took 146, 10.8% profit off of 1360. We turned 1360 into 1490. That's great, man. 1360 into 1500, you know, and then we go from there. We compound. And you have to remember that 1360, half of that, I made 690 off of the trade. So half of that trade was profits from Bitcoin. So those Bitcoin profits have already just made another $70 on top of the money I made. So when you start compounding money during this bull run, it gets crazy. Take your monies. Don't be afraid. Yeah, the boom is the quarry. There's a quarry behind my house. Like deep though. It's a good 20-minute walk deep into the woods. It's been there for 40, 50 years. And they keep blasting deeper into the concrete. They're gonna get shut down soon. So they keep blasting, doing whatever they can. And my house is built into like a concrete shale. Like my foundation is actually built into stone. There's some big stones coming off the back of my house. Like I can see it. So my house isn't just in dirt. It's like the concrete touches my concrete. So when they blast there, the vibration goes from a rock to a rock to a rock to a rock right to my foundation. And honestly, I'm worried that it could be creating cracks or some type of issues with my foundation. So that's what that blast was. Theta at 60.40, you can see it's fully, Theta is now about to pop. Get your eyes on Theta. 4 hour, actually though, every single one of these says it's going to roll over on the 4 hour. Every single one of them. Not many are healthy on the 4 hour. The only thing I saw that was very healthy on the 4 hour was Troy. It is flagging though on the 1 hour. The 1 hour tells you you're about to get a little more of a move. If we took the last move in the 1 hour, look, it boomed up pretty well. We want to hold this region, obviously, and this coincides with previous support right there. Look at that. Insane how these match up. It's crazy. I'm going to make sure the blue line actually comes in now. 18% gains coming out of Theta at 64. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Buy order at 128. I like that. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go in there on that with you. I'm going to do the same thing. We do see this head and shoulder though on the 3 minute, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll my profits. I'm going to take the same 1360 and I'm going to roll it into DIA. But I am going to put in we get a smart buy. I'd like to put in multiple takes in there, but okay, so we're going to go in for 1360. Honestly, though, I think we got to close a lot of trades around like 2 or 3 o'clock today. I have a feeling that Bitcoin's going to go on a run, and then there will be a pullback maybe later on today. It's got that. You can see the charts are kind of leaning us in that region. So you hit the bid, change the bid to 128. 128.6. Okay, halfway through, 1360. Boom. My stop loss can always be 10%, but let's look at the chart and see where we're going to be at. Despite what my risk is, let's see if we can make the risk even better by using the chart to make sure this trade works in our favor. Wow, look at that wick. Shady wicks, man. Iris, no one's really talking about. Likes to pump a little bit. Everything's looking sweet on the 1 hour, but the 4 hour not so much, right? That tells you we'll get like 5, 6, 7 hours more of good trading, and then we may roll over. Wow, see, everything is flagging on the 1 hour, like everything. Look at it. We're gonna get a bump, and then we're gonna get a rejection. That's what it's telling you, man. It's kind of setting us up for that. BNB though, just starting to run, breaking out of this on the 1 hour. So it had its cross, and now it's starting to go. I'm in BNB, and yeah, good for BNB. This is core for wrapped ETH. Doing pretty good. Cody. CRV had a little bit of a pump there, but came back down. Now it looks like it's going to break out of this falling wedge. 1 hour, the 1 hour is looking unreal for every single coin. DOT had a bit of rejection. Look for it at 432, like I was saying. And where's my DIA? Why wasn't it there, guys? There it is. No, for sure, man. What's up, Triple Moon? Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that, man. Nice to see you in here. So, so we got that rejection. Just like we said, it did bounce here, man. There's a chance this is holding strong support. That's my only worry. Look in the 15 minute. Like, how are we going to get to 128? I'm thinking, now we have the 21-day moving average. Usually it kisses it. Looks like we're going to roll over, though. I feel like we only get it 128 on a bit of a wick. There's a chance we don't get it, but it's safe. It's a safer trade, so I'm going to play it. So let me look for my stop loss. My stop loss, if I want to get in at 128, if it comes back down and wicks, should hit this region here, 126. So I could put a stop loss below this support region, 116. You know, and there I am. Look, 115 matched up perfectly. Unreal. That doesn't always happen, but there you go. Really hate that they changed this up. I like the old colors. Now, a lot of times this will market sell. I'll go back and I'm going to change that when we get into the trade. So I'll leave that. Or I could just edit it now. Limit order on that and save the changes. Okay, boom. Wow, so OMG pulled back a lot. It was up a lot more. LRC still down 50 bucks. Let me take a look at LRC. What is going on with you, LRC? Again, I told you guys this stream is going to be really quick. I don't know if you're new or if you know. We'll probably be out of here in the next 20 minutes. 1 hour quick stream. Yeah, I agree. I almost kind of want to get like half in half now type of thing. But see, meme coin just getting destroyed. Yeah. I don't know if there's life back in meme coin, but we'll see. You never know. But getting completely destroyed. MDT looking pretty good. Let's just scroll through the 4 hour and see if we see anything about to roll. Just doing a 4 hour. Oop, there we go. So FIO. FIO. Look at that, dude. That is about to rip on the 4 hour. Interesting. It's an IEO though that just look at it's in the dumps. Who's to say it can't get more? And then if you get up, look, they're pumping these fast. Let me check to see that. David Lee says we got uni and a cup and handle. Yeah, bullish divergence on the RSI. Yeah, you see it right there. Technically, it's telling you that that's your buy right there. 1 hour is kind of going sideways. Not much more to go. A little bit of a double bottom forming now. Playing with the 21-day moving average. Now you can clearly see it, man. It's on the 1 hour, on the 2 hour, on the 4 hour. It's there. That's it right there. Boom. And it's really apparent as well with the cross coming. I'm going to put a little bit into that. I don't like the coin, though. I think it's a shit coin at the bottom. But that looks like an easy trade, though. Honestly, I'm just going to put 500 in it, though. That looks like there's no way it can go down, but you never know. I just really like that trade on the 4 hour. FIO. We're going to go in for a small amount, though. 500. We're going to get in at 975. I'm going to give him the low of the bid. And we're going to try to, we're only going to risk like 50 bucks, 25 bucks. We'll put a 5% stop, 6% stop. I'm only trying to make 50, 60 bucks out this because it's going to pump fast. Kind of doing more of an experiment on this one. We're going to mark it. We're going to limit order that. Let's see what goes on here. Honestly, though, the time is now. You can see the bullish divergence and everything. For that specific coin, I feel like we actually found like an exact target, a back place to get in there. Now, let's look at Troy. I found Troy as well. Well, let's keep going on this 4 hour search. Oop, that looks juicy. Barrett Gold. So buy some Barrett Gold, man. What the heck is that? Holo. Yeah, don't worry about Holo Chain. It's going sideways a little bit. Icon. Yeah, we went over that. Ooh, this is looking nice. IOTA. Look at IOTA, man. Bullish divergence on the 4 hour. There's your entry. You see it all the time. No one's talking about it. It's detanglement. It does have some news. It did with Visa a little bit. Penny miners. Raven on OMG. It is? Okay. All right. This looks pretty good, guys. IOTA, put it on your radar. One of the few coins that's actually like rolling over. It has more momentum coming on the 4 hour. Ooh, there's one. Self key just had a cross on the 4 hour. Did pump hard though. I'd probably stay away from it, but it's looking good. Ooh, here's something juicy. KSM. That's looking really nice as well. About to have a cross in the 4 hour. A little bit of bullish divergence as well. You can see that on the RSI. We're swinging down on the price. Price coming up. Ooh. Meme coin looks like it's about to pump. Just. Ooh, that looks good too. Nano. I'm liking Nano now. Let me get a look at the 1 hour. Ooh, the 1 hour looks juicy. Guys, we found it. We found the trade of the day. Nano. It's in a bull flag. Technically the bottom of the pattern. I feel like that was a fallout. Dude, Nano looking really bullish here at 89. You have falling volume with falling price. Tells you that the trend will continue. You're above moving averages. Playing a little games, but 21 should cross up. Let's look at it in the 15 minute. Yeah, it is starting to cross. It's starting to do its thing. It's looking really healthy on the 15 minute as well. It's coiling up on all time frames. 4 hour about to have some pink, or it's in the red. Maybe it falls out. So we'll see. Does it fall out of here? Form a head and shoulder pattern. So put an alert right here. Put an alert right here if it breaks out. So we got double alerts on Nano. I think this will be my trade of the day. It's looking the most healthiest of everything I've seen. Okay. Really? Yeah. Why didn't he text me, man? I feel bad now. Like the car. Oh, wow. All right, guys. I got to run. My guests are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. I'll be in the Telegram here and there, and possibly try to pump in another video later on today. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you for the support. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.